Hi, my dear students. How are you all? I hope everyone will be fine. Let's begin our class now. In Lesson 5 Fundamental Unit of Life, today in this lesson we are going to discuss about cell structures and their organelles present in it. So, cell is nothing but it is the structural and functional unit of life. The cells generally composed of three basic components, that is cell membrane, cytoplasm, and inside nucleus. It contains DNA. These cells can be categorized into two types. First one prokaryotic cell and another one eukaryotic cells. These eukaryotic cells have two nucleus present in it, and it is an advanced and complete cell. When compared to the prokaryotic, it is very advanced. And the examples for eukaryotic cells are both unicellular and multicellular, including plants and animals. Size of the cell is also generally large when compared to the prokaryotic cells. In this prokaryotic cells, here the true nucleus is absent and it is incomplete. When compared to the eukaryotic, it is incomplete, and it also have genetic material. And the examples for the prokaryotics are bacteria, blue-green algae, and it is unicellular in nature. Now we are going to discuss about what are the organelles present inside. It is a little organ. Inside the cell, there are different organelles performing different activities to keep up the cell functionable. Now we start with nucleus. It is a membrane-bound organelle that contains genetic materials, DNA. It is the largest organelle inside the cell, and it is spherical in shape and it is very dense. The fluid which is present inside this nucleoplasm. Inside the fluid is nucleoplasm, and this nucleus contains chromosomes, and these chromosomes contain genes which are the centers for the genetic information, and it controls all the metabolic activities of the cells. So nucleus is the genetic center of the cells, and it is an essential part of all the organelles including in the cells, and it transfers genetic material from one generation to another. Nucleus is absent in prokaryotic cells, but nucleus is present in the eukaryotic cells. And in prokaryotic cells, it contains a single chromosomes, but in eukaryotic, it contains more than one chromosome. Now we will discuss about cytoplasm. It is a jelly-like colorless semi-fluid substance, and it occurs between the plasma membrane and the nuclear membrane. It just acts as a storing substance of the vital chemicals like amino acids, proteins, sugars, vitamins, and etc. And now we are going to discuss about endoplasmic reticulum. It is divided into two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is a membranous network of the tube-like structure. It is absent in prokaryotic cell, and it helps to synthesize protein and lipids for the cells, and also it gives the internal support to the cells, and it is very important for the cell structure. Next one, Golgi bodies. Its main function is to store and modify and package and dispatch the substance, and also it helps to involve in the synthesis of cell wall, plasma membrane, and lysosome. It is very important for the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. In eukaryotic cells, Golgi bodies doing many functions. Now we will learn about vacuoles. These vacuoles are liquid-filled membrane-bound organelles, and in plant cells, vacuoles are large and permanent. But in animal cells, vacuoles are small in size and it's temporary. In mature plant cells, it occupies up to 90% space. Next one, lysosomes. Lysosomes are small spherical sac-like structure and which contains several digestive enzymes. It is also called suicide bags. Next important organelle is mitochondria. It is a small rod-shaped organelle and contains their own DNA, and it stored energy release in the form of ATP molecules. Therefore, they are also called powerhouse of the cell. It is useful for the cellular respiration, and it takes place here to provide energy for all the vital activities of the living cells. So also called, it is a powerhouse of the cell. This cytoskeleton is a structure that helps cells maintain their shape, and also it's provide internal organization, and it also provides mechanical support to carry out essential function like division and movement. Plastids are present in most of the plant cells but absent in animal cells. In this plastids, it's usually spherical in shape and double membrane bound organelle. And it have chloroplast. This chloroplast are green in color, containing chlorophyll pigment, and it helps us to plants to prepare their own food with the help of photosynthesis process. You already learned about photosynthesis process in your previous class itself. And this chloroplast traps solar energy and utilizes it to manufacture food for the plants. And it also covered by the cell membrane. It is very useful for the